Alright guys, it's Ali Jimenez here again in Medellin, Colombia, and I'm just loving it here. Been here for 3 years now, and I've never been robbed, my house never been burglarized or anything. So some of the tips that I talked to you guys last time was, let me take my glasses off here, actually was being smart. You don't need to be out late at night. So if you're out late at night and you're at parquilleras and you're looking for prostitutes and you're looking for drugs, then you're kind of like surrounding yourself in this type of environment. It's like an inviting environment of drugs and prostitutes and bad people with bad characteristics. And you're inviting that into your life. And when you bring a person like that into your home where you live, you brought that bad environment. No matter how pretty she is and how gorgeous she is, her characteristics, her traits, her personality, that's deep inside. So you got to think about that when you're bringing people like this to your house. They can have cousins and family members, even bosses that they work for, to have you burglarized. And it's happened many times to many of my friends where it's just a true setup, and they've been robbed for everything in their house, including their clothes. So they even took their clothes out of their closet. So it's not a game here. You have to understand what you're dealing with. So if you're gonna bring somebody back to your, to have, whatever you're gonna do, let's just call it what it is. You're gonna get a prostitute and have sex. We're all adults here. Then probably the best choice would be take her to a hotel or by the hour or something like that. Let's just be honest. Let's just be adults. Don't bring her back to your house with all your laptops and all your cell phones and your money and your diamonds and gold. And now that we're talking about diamonds and gold, and this is just a big no-no here. Do not, I repeat, do not bring any flashy stuff here to Colombia. Don't bring any fancy Rolex. Bring you this little bitty $200 watch. Somebody wants to rob you for it, give it to them. Don't bring any big diamonds. Don't bring any fancy gold chains. You don't need it here. It's not necessary. You're just inviting that stuff into your life. And you're just becoming a target. Just kind of like blend in, be cool. Even your fancy shoes. So like if you have like some Jordans or like you have some $300, $400 shoes, don't bring them. Just don't wear them. Don't bring them here. So this is some ways that you can avoid being robbed and burglarized and drugged. Talking about being drugged, so they have an upside down flower here that grows here. It's very well known. It's actually being used in France and now the United States as well. So what they're doing is this. It's called the devil's breath. I don't know the scientific name of it or anything, but it is, if it's blown into your face, you turn into like a zombie, and they're going to empty out your entire ATM. So yeah, it's super serious here. It's like, so you got to watch out your surroundings. Just the other day, I was at right here in Parquillas. I was just getting a haircut. It was 7 o'clock at night, and there was two beautiful women and one, homosexual dude. No big deal. But there's a big thing on the internet, a very big thing. Do not try to avoid pairs and trios. So this is whenever, you gotta keep an eye. Now you have a gay man or a homosexual man or whatever. He is still a man, very strong. So he can hold you down if you try to resist. And it was so strange. I just tried to walk right here to get a haircut, and I seen she dropped something. I was like, hey, you dropped something. And then she was a very beautiful woman right in front of Bargueras, and I was just walking by, and she was like, oh, where you going, where that? And I know I'm okay looking dude, but I'm not like super, I'm just like normal dude. And so she was like trying to make a conversation, but I kept in mind, she had this, this trio, and it's just a big red flag. There's always going to be some gay dude or homosexual dude with a girl. Usually it's like two girls, just like this setup. So I was like, just like when I'm trading stocks, I'm like weighing the risk versus the reward. I was like, wait a minute, it's just not right here. We're at Parquilleras, it's sunset. What woman really starts talking to a man, And then, maybe it was just a coincidence. Maybe she liked me, who the hell knows? But risk versus reward. That's what I'm talking about, risk versus reward. So I was like, you know what, no, thank you. And I just like put her on her way, and she's like, where are you going? Kept talking. It was kind of odd. Her name was Patricia or something. And she speaks English. And she was very beautiful. So maybe, I don't know, you know, I just, to myself, I was like, this is just risk versus reward. Let me just go on and get to the house. And these are the things that kept me safe over the last 3 years. You know, don't bring them back to your house. Take them to the, you know, room by the hour or something if you have to. And if you bring somebody to your house and you just have to bring them to your house, like you just don't have any money or something, then you make sure you have a portero downstairs. He has to be there. And you tell him, give him another $5 million or something. She can't leave here without you calling me and checking in with me. And that's just gonna save you. That's just gold tip right there. Just tell your portero, your guard dude downstairs, and I hope you have in a building here that has a guard. If you don't have a guard, oh, you're just asking for trouble. You're just asking for trouble. So you definitely need a guard, and yeah, that's gonna really, don't let her leave without that guard calling you to say, is everything okay? Those are my tips for the day. I hope you liked it. If you like it, give it a big thumbs up, share it with your friends. There's plenty of information. Maybe this information can save someone from getting robbed, even possibly killed. So see you guys on the next video. Peace.